Hello and welcome to the honoring of the gods. I would like to thank all of you for coming out here today. I call upon Hwyn.
As the leader of Ignuth, worshippers of Tyr, I would like to accept Dino as my second-in-command.
So, yeah, a lot of my speech won't make a lot of sense since not the right person is here, but it is fine. Zedix, I appreciate your work as you are currently the only other representative for Foran here.
If you'd like to make your way over to our picnic eating area, we can sit, eat, and be merry. It's just over in the distance. You can follow me.
Be married?
So many children.
I'm the favorite. I'm the oldest too.
Canonically 4.
What? What about
my
me?
That sounds
I'm the
like
oldest.
4 too many, in my opinion.
Oh, hello there, little corruption. Oh, I thought I'd come see you before the meeting. Oh, it's all right. Ah.
Associating.
What a wonderful little celebration that was. It was lovely. I like a good celebration, especially with cake.
The music was awesome.
Oh, yes, I heard that. I was deafened by the screaming. So much screaming. But of course, tomorrow we do have to have a discussion about the Necromancer cult. Who will be available tomorrow? Out of
I will.
I should be. What time is it again?
It is the same time as it was today. And we'll be discussing the Necromancer cult, that of the trading hall opening up. We'll also talk about the shopping district, and then we'll finish it off with where in the hell is Lisa? It's like a demented Where's Wally book.
Right. Speaking of the trading area,
Yes.
nobody's gotten started.
I know.
So, I know Clyde volunteered.
Fioros said that they would do it, and then they just didn't do it. So
Volunteered.
I think it's about time that we just assign two people.
I'm bad at designing, but I'd help build it.
Well, would the two brothers like to take care of it, Zedlik and Cloyd?
Oh no.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
You're both decent builders.
Okay.
Volunteers at like now.
No. Okay.
You're both decent builders. I've seen what you
That's a lot
built.
of pressure.
Man up, young
It's just a
brother.
shop. It's
That's a
not
lot of
that
pressure.
bad. It just
making
may
my own shop. It's fine, but like making one for the entire tribe.
it just may determine whether or not we have a fruitful prosperity of trading. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm sure you'll do an amazing job. I've seen your little shops and they're adorable. Well done, everyone, and I'm so glad that like so many of you were here today. Like I think we had the most, didn't we? Just shows how dedicated my tribe is compared to the others.
Yay.
Poor Bruno. I know. His second in command wasn't even there.
Yes, that was quite upsetting. Although I will point out the giant shed you see out front, it was a secret, but the traders will be using it for something. I'm not entirely sure what, but they just asked us to build a shed, and that's pretty much it. We also have a new member who I haven't actually spoken much to, named Alex.
I've spoken to him once. I gave him a flower,
I helped him with the voice
like
chat.
I usually do.
Yes, we'll see what happens, but and also Rose's very interesting build in the middle of the place is there too. I'm
I might
desperately.
want to ask if I can help them remake it.
Yeah, I kind of want to help decorate it a bit better because it looks like it's not from this time.
After like every meeting we have here, can we do our motto?
Of course.
Can we just say our motto?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, thank you all for coming to the meeting, and of course, everyone stand up. Everyone stand up.
Stand up.
Part of the tribe, part of the Riz, part of the tribe, part of the Riz,
Part of the Riz, part of the tribe,
part of the Riz.
part of the tribe, part of the tribe.
Yes, of course. Ah, well, on three, break. 1, 2, 3, break!
Break!
Ah, yes.
Oh, also,
Put some stuff away. As the leader of a entire tribe of people, I'm not allowed to be scared, you know? It's not my job. It doesn't matter what I think, you know? I have come to terms with what I now know to be the truth, and I don't need to be scared anymore.
Harfn,
Yes?
it is okay to just think about yourself, alright?
Oh, I know. It's perfectly fine. You have something for me. Oh?
I have been told it's iridescent and it might appear differently than intended.
Alright. Ooh, pretty girl. Oh, it's a birdie. Hello.
Yeah.
Ah, look at our world. Look how beautiful it is. Look how wonderful it is. We had a ceremony inducting our second-in-commands and had a lovely party. And tomorrow we'll be having a meeting to deal with all this nonsense. Ah, it's going to be perfect. Everything's going to be fine.
You know you can talk to me if you're worried about the corruption or at least suspense or anything, right?
Yes, this feels weirdly familiar. Like
Tell me about it.
feel like I've had a conversation with you about trust and everything moving forward before. Weird. Deja vu. Oh well. Well, I trust that you won't betray me, so I can tell you whatever I need to, you know. Anywho, I should probably go check on the people. They seem a bit rowdy at the moment. Die 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 die.
No.
Oh,
No. No.
oh, look at all the beautiful little axolotls. Look at them dance. Oh, one singular lily pad. Die 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 die. Oh, they're talking over there. Oh wait. Die 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 die. Oh, don't you be bullying that one axolotl, you two. Yeah, that's right. No bullying around here. No. No bullying allowed. Not in my tribe.
Ghosty. Shy. No, not Shy. She's my little sister.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
She's
just won't
13.
like that up.
Like I said, that is a last resort. We don't need to come up with a plan for it. That's if all other plans fail.
I know, but we
What-
should
what
at
would the
least
other
have
plans be
2
then?
plans.
Well, we're gonna have more plans. Like I said, last plan does not mean 2. It means more than 1.
So at least, if that's the last plan, then 3 plans.
Well, I mean, she wants blood. Why not give her blood?
Hello,
'Cause a
plotting and
verbal
planning
plan-
people.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. Just had a conversation with Bailey. It was lovely.
Is Bailey okay?
Oh, she's fine.
Are you okay?
I'm fine too.
Fantastic.
You're all
We're-
acting
we're-
very
we're-
strange.
We're plotting and planning.
Oh, lovely. Don't even know what you're plotting and planning about or what's happened, but that's cool.
Yeah.
You're in my grand hole, plotting and planning, but that's normal, right? Did you hear that corruption? Bailey. I know, she's a threat. Oh, it's very disturbing. Oh, I know corruption. What should we do about it? Murder Bailey? I suppose that's an option. But corruption? What if she catches on to us? What if she knows too much? Oh, we can't have that. No, we can't have that. Oh, little corruption, I love you so much. I don't want you getting hurt. Oh, it's going to be okay. I'll look after you. I have to go to a meeting with the rest again. I know. I go to so many meetings and I leave you all here alone. But when I come back, we'll talk about it, alright? We'll have a conversation about murdering Bailey. Getting rid of the threat. Very soon we'll be having a meeting to decide about what's going to happen with the Necromancer court and have a little bit of a discussion about Lisa. Now, I know there's a lot going on and it's probably hard to keep up. Even I'm finding it hard to keep up. I wish that life was a little bit more peaceful, you know, like everything's going to be okay. But hopefully we have everyone on board and everyone will be here and we can discuss things in a calm, creative manner. It's going to be a shit show. You all know that. It's going to be a shit show. Something terrible is going to happen. It happens every meeting. This is what's going to happen. I'm going to cry. Oh, think about the ravens. Think about the ravens and my precious, precious corruption. Oh, so kind to me. So sweet. So loving.
We are here to talk about the Lisa situation. So my tribe, we just had a meeting earlier today. We're talking about possible ways that we could, nullify this threat. So,
I think everything's fine.
Our plans so far are try to reason with her, try to find a weakness of some sort, because we know that she's invulnerable, but there's maybe a way to weaken her. Another plan was to lure her with wind to another dimension where we would be waiting in hopes that, like Darius thought, they would be weakened in another dimension, since they seem to have had the same powers, from what I've heard. We also know that she's a body hopper, so we could maybe use that against her somehow and lure her into another weaker body to try to kill her. There was also the thought that she could be an aberration, so that's why nobody can kill her. So we could try to perform an exorcism, and our last resort, and only with proof that she'll leave us alone. And nobody, I will say, nobody wants this. We give her win, but again, that is like last resort.
Wait. Oh, well, we would not be giving her a win, that's for sure. I don't even want that as a last resort. To just wipe that from the slate. No, everything's fine. So we spoke about it, our tribe, and we think for first and foremost that someone brought up the idea of astral projection because she was somehow trying to convince us to go down into the Necromancer cult's lair by using dead people. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Dead people, oh, scary. It's very true. It was very frightening. Dead people to kind of lure us in there. But she hasn't been able to, like, fully kill any of us. She's hurt us, but not killed. So there was the idea that maybe she's astral projecting. She's definitely looking for something or somebody. We're not entirely sure. Some people said that maybe her sister was murdered by the Necromancer cult and she got trapped in there, and now she's just trying to get out and save her sister, which is a lovely little story. Unlikely, but also an option. Now, there are many questions around her, I'm sure, but I think the more pertinent thing to talk about before we get into her is the Necromancer cult, the ones who she's been hiding with. The cults, if anyone's noticed, the altars have been getting bigger. No. Yes.
Yeah.
It's been frightening. It's been frightening. And I've actually noticed one thing in particular when myself and Nico, we went to go check out the fungus. I didn't say anything at the time, Nico, but one of the altars, the red blood grass or whatever it was slowly creeping its way towards the fungus, and the fungus was creeping its way toward that. I think we should probably look into making sure they don't touch. Maybe put another fence, a double-layered fence around that. I don't really want the altars to connect, or whatever the fungus is. But yes, it does seem that the blood magic can adapt other forms of. I guess you could say the fungus is more natural, but it does seem to be able to adapt, and we don't want that. No. I think we can all agree. But what have you found out in your tribe about the Necromancer cult, Ghosty?
To be honest, not much. Not much.
Is there any books on them? Does it? And if anyone find any scriptures?
I know
I think we would have to look too far on for that.
Yes, but we didn't think we had to.
There's two.
There's
I
two.
don't think so.
What's other than Necronomicon, which was just simply a booking for teeth gastronomy or whatever that was? Oh, weird sciences stuff.
Yeah,
No one
that
likes
one,
science
and
stuff.
There was also one explaining necromancy,
Oh,
but not really about the cult, I don't think.
so it's just explaining necromancy. But where was this book found? Why would the doctor have a book on necromancy unless she knew that there would be a cult here, on necromancy? It's just rather strange. She could have warned us, you know. She could have told us in advance that we'd be having to deal with these people. That would have been
I
nice.
also know they wear cloaks.
Yes. Has anyone seen any of them in person? These blood cults? No?
No.
I did yesterday.
Zedlik did.
You did?
Zetlik offered them a flower in a box, and they came out of the hand structure, set it on fire, and then went back inside.
Oh, well, they don't like flowers. That's what we've learned. That's something. They don't like flowers.
So mean.
That is quite mean, but I don't think good guys, like flowers. Bad guys do not. I think that's pretty obvious there. No, I have spoken to my ravens, and they told me some very interesting things about, because they explored all they could around the lands of that giant skeletal hand. Some of you have been calling a rib cage. You do know rib cages have more parts than that. I hope your rib cages do at least. It's kind of disturbing. But yes, they told me that there is something inside and someone inside when they went in there. It wasn't a blood person. It wasn't Lisa. Their name was Abby, and they were a little girl, a small little girl. Are you alright, Win?
I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Do you know this Abby girl? All I heard was they were crying out for their mother, and then walked up to the fence, and no one was there, and the ravens disappeared because they didn't need to be there any longer, and I didn't want them to risk their lives. Well, they did bring back someone called a Darius Locke or something, and I was told a friendly. Is that a race of thing? You act as if there's more than one of them, like a collector's.
There's many.
There's Menly? There's Menly the friendly. Okay, so we have Menly of the friendly to watch out for Lee. But yes. Oh, yes, I've seen that wizard. He popped up a few times when out of nowhere I was having a shower, and then all of a sudden he popped out and said, "Oh, you're not the right one," and then went back in a portal.
Sounds like
He does seem to like to pop out of nowhere and scream, "You're not the right one," and then disappear again. And it was uncomfortable. Anyway, the Necromancer cult. I think that we should plan a time, maybe a week from now, where we try to get into that dungeon carefully. We might have to build a little structure next to it, maybe like a tent, a few tents, so we can do some research on it. I think we need to make a research area near it, and then in a week from now we'll break in and we'll find out what they're hiding down there.
Oh yes, definitely that.
Exactly.
Definitely.
That is kind of. Oh!
Now, I think it's important that we talk about.
Look above you.
Ah! Oh jeez. Oh no. No. I'm good. Hello.
Oh, anyway, it's time to get out. Time to get out of here. I don't want to have my phone.
Everyone puts on their armor.
Yeah, everyone just suddenly puts on their armor.
What kind of sword is that?
That's a netherite sword.
That's a netherite sword. Oh,
From the depths of hell.
she seems to be waiting for
It is
something.
from the depths of hell. That's where you get it.
What is she waiting for?
Did someone just throw chicken at them?
Which one should I take over?
Throwing chicken at them.
No one?
Mickey, maybe put on some armor.
Hey, don't.
Let's not give it chicken, shall we?
Who are they all?
Oh, that was me.
I don't.
Not again.
It's our favorite, blindness.
Among Us.
Stay with you, Kubo.
Alright. Everything's gonna be fine, everyone. Your sword can be fine. The blindness does go away. Oh, there you go. Let's just ignore the fact that she chose someone to jump into, and one of us now has Lisa inside of them.
Oh, no.
I feel like it's Nico's being very quiet.
I think everyone's being very weird right now because we just had an evil demon girl appear.
Yeah, what do you guys think?
My darling corruption, are you in there? Oh, darling. Oh, I love you too. Oh, it's going to be okay. Yes. Oh, no, I'm feeling fine. I'm not. I think everything's great. Don't you, little corruption? Yeah, it's going to be perfectly fine. Yeah, they're going to find out soon. The cult? That's true. It could be a threat to our way. Maybe we should eliminate the cult. I'll encourage the tribes. That's it. I did tell them to set up a research center. Maybe we can convince them to do even more. Oh, you're right, corruption. I'll go do it right now. Oh, this is so exciting. Me working with the corruption to get rid of that goddamn necromancer cult. Well, I suppose we've come to the end of the episode, haven't we? That's right, we've come to the end of the episode. We have a lot of meetings to do today. It was a lot. We had a ceremony and a meeting and then another meeting and... Oh, the poor corruption thought that I was leaving them all alone. But it's perfectly fine. It's fine. Ah, it's been a wonderful time, and I want to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being part of your friendly neighborhood noob community and watching Fallen Tales Season 8. Now, I feel like things are about to come to a head. I don't know what's happening, but I have heard that Lisa is going to start jumping in bodies. She's in one right now. If you want to know what body she's jumping in, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with all your friends. Don't forget to eat spaghetti, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye, go long, farewell. Lisa's not in your body, is she? I'll come after you, she is. And protect my corruption. Goodbye.